Hello, hello. How's everyone? Getting there. Just a few more minutes before it finishes updating. I think it got us all by surprise here. Didn't expect that. 10 minutes remaining. Hello, the car guy. How are you? Hey, Rob. Hello. I hope I didn't scare you. Good. Good to hear. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited for today. Can't wait to show you the game. I know that you've seen a lot of videos already, but it's different, when we can chat and you can ask things and I can show you straight away, or we can have a conversation. It's always really nice. Piece of cake. How am I doing? Yeah, pretty well. So pretty unusual for me to do a live stream on Friday, but I had a full day at work and was a busy one as well. But yeah, I'm ready. I feel like a lot less tired than usually on a Saturday night. I think on Saturday is like I start doing a lot of stuff and doing gardening, mowing my lawn, and doing a lot of stuff outside, going to the gym, things like that. And then you start like getting physically tired as well. It's not just mental work, and I think that makes a difference. But yeah, I'm doing really well today. Thank you for asking. I wasn't scared, but I was very confused when I just heard someone start speaking. Yeah, you did forget about it. Yeah. Hoping Cities Skylines 2 would be fantastic. Look, I've been having a lot of fun and enjoying the game quite a lot. And I think it's a fantastic game. But my only alert, I might say, for everyone is to actually be open minded that this game is not Cities Skylines 1. It's very, very different, although it feels a lot familiar, a lot similar with the tools that we have, with the information that you see, obviously the genre of the game, that all makes it feel very, very familiar. But the way that the simulation actually plays is very, very different. And if you understand that, if you know that and make sure that you get that light bulb moment when you start playing and you see, oh, this is actually different, then you'll be enjoying the game a lot more. And I'll be honest, didn't have performance issues, had some graphic issues that are just related to the assets, but that is something that's being fixed as well. Maybe on this update that I'm getting is we will have that fixed as well. We'll see. But I think the game is fantastic. Like, I'm really, really enjoying it. Dimi saying, I've read some stuff about the performance with a similar setup like me. I'm worried. Look, even similar setups like I have, that there are issues for some people. So it's all kind of out there at the moment. One thing that I know of is get our hands on the game and try it out. Like, change combinations in the settings. There's a lot of settings for graphics in this game as well, which is gives you a lot of options and combinations that you can do and change to make sure that your hardware can run it. But it makes it very demanding if you just set everything at high. So I think that's one thing to be mindful. Nightbot just said for me to stop spamming symbols like what I only send one text. I think Nightbot is excited for the game as well. I saw your message, T-Dog. You say, yeah, piece of cake. It's all good. No, nothing to be worried at. What are we playing today? Yeah, just waiting for Cities Skylines to finish the update, and then we will jump straight into the game. Didn't expect to have this update running when I set to play and to have the live stream. Wasn't planned, but the game was already updating, and midway, even if I pause, it will ask me to finish the update before I join, so I have to wait. My PC will run it fine. Yeah, I hope it does. You know my PC specs, like it's you have that in my website as well if you want to check it out. It's pretty high-end PC, so it does run well. It does get a little bit hot, I have to say, but it's not too warm where I am right now, so I think I'll take it. My PC barely makes the minimum requirements, so I probably won't get it until I upgrade my PC, which might be a while, but CS1 works fine for me. Yeah, that's something else that I keep repeating to everyone. And by the way, 5 minutes remain. If you have CS1 and the game is not dead, like it's a perfectly fine game, it has a lot of options in there. You can do a lot of things. It's still a fantastic game to be playing even today. So it's not because Cities Skylines 2 is out or almost out that everyone can't play Cities Skylines 1 anymore, you know? It's there, I know it, and you can play it. And I've been playing, when was it? Last week as well. I just wanted to finalize some things and get some detailing ready so I could upload the save file for Damascus. So it's still fun. Like, I really enjoy it. I think it'll be a pretty good game still. I want to say like at least 6 months, 1 year down the line, it should be a good game to be playing. I reckon CS2 release fine and smooth, very fun. Yeah, look, they know they won't be able to fix everything. That's why they are making sure that everyone, the expectation is set for some things should not be fully performing as they think it should be. But with that said, they are doing a lot of work. They are making sure that they do their best and that the game will be on a state as good as possible for day one. If I'm correct, you need to upload the build a few days and get that validated by Steam. So as always, like we may have to get a day one patch or something like that with some updates to see how that goes. But potentially what you see today will be a very good indication on what you can expect for the release, because we are just 4 days away and I don't think I'll get anything new that'll be available on the release date. But they'll still be working during that time, during these 4 days, and maybe we have some surprise down the line. I don't know. Which mod's best for traffic and roads management? On Cities Skylines 1, that would be Traffic Manager President Edition. That is the go-to, like you can't go wrong with that. Yeah, or TMP, as Erob said in there. I play CS1 a lot, STO, and I probably will for a while. Yeah, then that's totally fine, nothing wrong with that. Less than 2 minutes remaining. There we go, almost there. I have been wondering, will you continue making content on CS1 as well as CS2, or just focus on CS2 for now? Yeah, I think we'll be focused on CS2 for now. We've finished Damascus. and we finished Elysium, which was the one that we were doing on the live stream. And I need to upload that city. I forgot about that, but yeah, that'll be available for anyone that wants to finish that as well. But maybe in the future we come back and play a little bit more. But for now, there's a lot of things that I still want to discover and see how it works in Cities Skylines too. And I think everyone is really interested in this right now. So I'll be a little bit focused on this and having fun as well. If you saw my first video that I released today, I'm literally just having fun playing the game. Like, that's literally a let's play because I was really enjoying myself without the constraints on time that I need to have the video or milestones or anything like that. Hey Rob, thank you very much. I really, really, really appreciate that. Thank you very much for your $1. Thank you very much. People should understand that it's early access. Yeah, what you're seeing right now, it's early access. Oh, here we go. I can play now. Yay. Money. It's always good. Like, I'll be honest, YouTube is a very expensive hobby for me. Like, updating the PC, paying for hosting, paying for games, it's like, yeah, I'm glad I have another job because, yeah, it wouldn't work. I'll change my screen now and hopefully that'll pick up the game. If it doesn't, I will, I'll see. I'll fix that. Let's see. All right, we're getting there. Let me also start the live on TikTok as well. Let's apply this. I was waiting for everything to be ready and hopefully I can. All right, I need to do this again. It is. Come on, TikTok doesn't have Cities Skylines too. And go live on TikTok as well. So if you're there, you can join me as well. All right, we are finally here. We're finally in Cities Skylines 2, and I don't know what the changes are. By the way, I have to just double check my settings to make sure that everything is in place, and you can use this opportunity to see what we have in here as well and make sure that if you have any questions as well, feel free to ask me as I go. In terms of graphics, this is my graphic settings for my monitor. It's all good. Dynamic resolution, I usually leave that disabled. Depth of fields, I don't like that very much, so that is off. And the fog, I don't like that as well. Make everything looks a little bit gray. And depth of fields, yeah, that's disabled. And motion blur, this gets a lot of people sick, so I leave that off as well. Eli, oh, hello, you're on TikTok. How are you? Cosmo, hello, welcome as well. Does map editor exist? It is not available for me yet. So anything with the editor is not available, as you can see. But it's in beta testing at the moment. Just here to see the change. Hope they really did good this time. Yeah, let's see. Let's start a new game. And I haven't played in the Archipelago Haven, but we have a few options in here. Is everyone okay with Archipelago Haven? And we do have some things that we take into consideration. If we go with Archipelago Haven, there is no snow. It's like minimum 80 degrees. Snow is just in negative climates or negative temperatures, but we could select something else and try it out. I'm doing good, Cosmo. Doing really good. Really excited to be here. How are you? I heard that this update is the version that comes out next week. It should be, yeah. Or even the day one patch. Can you show your frame? You can see that it's currently at 160, but obviously in here, I don't think. I thought Steam should show it on the live as well. Better vanilla interchange, yeah. Yeah, I have max settings apart from depth of field and motion blur, just because like I don't like that. I can load, let's start with that. Like I can load my biggest city, which is the one that I was doing before, 71,000 people. And then we start a new game. Just started? Yes. We just started, Cheng, and welcome. So I can talk through how many frames per second I'm seeing as well. So, all right, this is the city at maximum graphics, maximum settings that I have. Oh, helicopter just passed through here somewhere. I heard it. But I'm getting 34 frames per second right now. 37, 41. If I go really, really close, let's look. I don't know, maybe in here. I'm getting 44. So, not too bad. And in busier areas, like for example, with all these buildings in here, let me hide the UI there. I'm getting 40, like fixed 40 in here. So it's definitely not bad, and we do have like a bit of a train traffic in here. Even if I speed things up, 6. Oh, I found a place where the frames dropped, 27 over here. So, pretty good. Do I have an airport in here? No, not yet. This is basically what we have in here. The amount of space that this gives you is just so good. I think it's quite bad, to be honest. With your PC, you can play Cyberpunk in ultra settings and get 200 frames per second. Maybe, yeah. Would that make a difference for a game like this? I understand that like Cyberpunk, you have a lot. You have timing for like shooting people and seeing things on the screen, but it's pretty good. Like you're not playing against other players as well, so it doesn't make that much of a difference, in my opinion. Not sure though. Like it's not everyone's opinion. I understand that. But it's just how I feel about it. Let's take a look at night mode. Oh, the city looks really good at night as well. Cyberpunk, yeah, it does look good. But it's a different style as well. I don't know, I feel like I see no issues with that. I think it can be better, yes. I feel like it's a bit grainy in some areas, especially at night. But oh, sorry for the big blur in there. All right, let's start a new game and see how we go with this. I can see why these graphics demand so much of a GPU. Maybe that's why they are fixing it. That's exactly what they said. It's not there yet for what they want it to be. So, like, Mystic. Which name do we choose? Cape Coral, I like it. European, left-hand traffic. Should we turn natural disasters on or keep it off? Would you build the airport today? Maybe, yeah. Why not? If we get the money, the size and the development points to build it, we can do it. All right. Get some water as well. They must PS5 and Xbox Series have about a 1660 on board. Yeah, that'll be a challenge. Keep the disasters off. Okay, let's keep it off. Can't wait to play Cities Skylines 2. Hello, Retro, the creator. Yes, it's exciting, and I can't wait for everyone to put their hands on it as well. All right, we are here in the archipelago map. Let's take a look around and see what we have to work with. This is a really nice map as well. And as you can see, around this line is the buildable area that we can unlock. Everything else is just, well, it's just for the looks and to give you that sensation of expansion in there, which I quite like, to be honest. So many new games this month, my wallet is crying, yes. And time to play all of them, right? That is potentially another challenge. Do normally play with network disasters on or off? Usually off. Yeah, we already start with a much better interchange in here. And look at this. These added lines in here, they are pretty cool. Ooh, we have better speeds now. 120. I guess it was 70 before. At least the call in there was 70. I really like it. And I really love this interchange in here as well. Just keep in mind, those are two roads going into one, and it's not like one connection. This makes one full interchange automatically in there. I just love it, how flexible this is. Really nice. So let's take a look at the first thing here and find our wind direction. So all our wind is going that way. And why I'm looking at this is because industry will pollute and air pollution will be a struggle to everyone else. So I may actually add industry on this side, although it's throwing that way. So industry will go on this side. We may do, or may go on both sides, doesn't really matter. That's so much better than CS1, yep. And I'll start playing these like my way, right? Which is following the terrain here to make this look a little bit nicer. There we go. This, I don't know where this will go later, but this is where I will bring things. Bring me this as well. Can also think about ways of connecting both sides. We have this bridge. I can think of another crossing over here. Would that be enough? I think it would be enough. All right. Oh, that's pretty high. All right. And then from there, we will just connect over here. Just starting to get things ready. One of the things that I will definitely need is a transformer station, and that will help us basically connect to the external grid, and we'll be able to import electricity without having to pay for coal power plants. The reason why I'm doing this, if you see, the upkeep for a transformer station is 6,000 per month, and the upkeep for the power plants is 70,000 per month. Although we would be able to sell the energy, it's still not enough to compensate for the 70,000. So that's why I believe when you start the city, this is the best option. And this is a pretty cool asset as well. All right. There is air pollution in the game? Yes, there is. And I'll show you when we build some industry. This is something that I think it's too strong, it's too wide. So I'm removing the overlay and you can see perfectly fine like this. And well, in here, definitely have some industry around that. And over here, I might, oh, I think I did this one by accident, but what I could do is bring a road from there. And then that's not what I wanted. And go over here. And I think I'll do basically try to follow the same pattern that we did on the other side. Don't know if I'll be able to, but it seems like I will. And this will be industrial. So these arrows that you can see over here, they are the wind direction. All right, with that in place over there, on this side, we will start with the residential. What I can see in here is that we have some underground water if we want to use it. We have some forestry in there, which I'll try to preserve, and we'll see how that goes. That'll be a challenge, but we will try. And from here, well, definitely go straight there, and I'll go around the forestry like this. And think about it, I may update this for the same type of road as we have in here. Let's do it. That is the replace tool. You can just go, by the way, as you can see, everything already done for you in there in terms of changing the road type. There you go. This is just a little bit weird, so I will redo this little bit in here. And we use this tool to actually create a nice curve. There you go. All right, also wanted this in there, this in here, and everything else, we'll see how that goes later. How did you advance access in Cities Skylines 2? What do you mean by advanced access? Oh, early access? Yeah, I've been playing the game for 3 years on my YouTube channel and on TikTok. So I have like a big audience, especially on TikTok. And that's why. And that's how. Okay, this will go this way, so we can potentially go that side in there. And we need to create now the residential. And I think I'll use this area to create that. I'll also leave some space in here to try to get some commercial by the highway in there. And I think for these, I will do a straight line like this. And inside this area for the residential, we will play with the... That's not really what I want to do there, but that's all right. We'll play with the alleys in there. Add some connections in here just to make sure that we use this space the right way. And internally, we'll do these alleyways because I think they look pretty cool and work really well for us as well. For residential, I usually recommend you not having 6x6 in your grid because you usually need quite a lot of residential, and this is just a bit of a waste of space. So I like to break it down like that. So we have some different options in here for that. Let me try this again. Yeah, so we have this in here. I think this is fine. This is all fine here. Let's start zoning and we will see how this all develops. Otherwise, you have the game paused for like the full hour here. And that gives me time to see your comments as well. But before we unpause, we need water and sewage. So if you look at the water pumping station, let's see where we can do it. Ooh. I have a feeling that we will get the inlet over here and the outlet over there. Or maybe the outlets here and the inlets around here. I think that'll be a little bit closer and I can make good use of that road over there. So the outlets, we will put it somewhere in here. Now we need to connect a sewage pipe in there. And I'll bring that straight into this area. And look at this, we might do well with a connection across the bridge in there. I hope this is connected. Yeah, this is connected, although it doesn't look like it. Or I could also... Hold up, let me do something different just to make sure that this is connected. Okay, now it seems that it's properly connected. And let me reattach this pipe over here. All right. Now just need a road in here and then we are good to unpause the game. For this one, I will do a small alley in here as well. Yeah, that's fine. You'll be good. And I'll unpause the game and see how this grows. And I'll see some messages as well because I've been focused on this. Cities Skylines 2 will also be available on Xbox One S. I know there'll be Xbox, but I don't remember which one is the most recent one. Wait, CS2 is out on the 24th, so 4 more days to go. This is early access. Dimi saying works calling again. Great to see some stuff. Enjoy the rest of this stream. Thanks, Dimi. Really appreciate you dropping by. Thank you. And I spent so long trying to figure out what those 3 things were in the water tab, and my mind never went to pipes. Yeah. So just water pipe. just sewage pipe and both combined. And here you can basically see how just sewage looks like, how they combined look like. They're basically not on top of each other, but they just like side by side. And the other one in here is electricity. If we look, hold on, let me shuffle so you can see how that looks like. There we go. This is the electricity one. And we could get this underneath there as well. Maybe we go above ground, just so you can see it. Go on this side. Oh, hold on. I just noticed something. Oh, I can add this. I can't believe I can do this to the sidewalk. That's awesome. I didn't know that, by the way. I just learned that right now. Can't do it via the bridge though, which is a shame. But this is awesome. Oh, love it. Love that we can do that. Is this transferring power in there, or is it just faking? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. That's that's why. Yeah, I could connect it in there, and that's a little bit better. All right, love it. Like, already learning something new in here. Really cool. How is the frames per second? 9.2 at the moment. Like 85 now, 80, and stable at 80, 81 at the moment. But as we saw, like at the beginning of the live stream, we've seen this house looks a little bit weird, but all right, I'll take it. In bigger cities, it drops to like 30 frames per second. That is how it looks. Is it coming to Game Pass? Yes, it is. What software? This is Cities Skylines 2. Some assets haven't been loaded properly though. That is a little bit weird. I think I might need a reload of the game. I can see like some issues with the graphic in there. We'll see how this goes. That's so much more useful. So are the building time a lot longer to be more realistic for CS2? Yes, they are. Everything takes longer in here. DLSS support. So if you look in here and we look at graphic, I'll be honest, I don't know. Maybe if you look it in here, and yeah, we have AMD Fidelity FX Super Resolution, whatever that is. I don't know if you can see that in there, then it's there. I would say no, because I can't see it unless it can be called something else. But yeah, those are all the options that we have in there. So you have an AMD graphics card. Yeah, I have a GeForce 4090. Le Patates, thank you for the follow and welcome. Welcome. Alright, our industry is going. We definitely need some commercial, and as I mentioned, this will be around here. Why are we complaining? And let me speed things up as well, because as I mentioned, things take a while. And I'll be adding more commercial as we, residential as we do. Cool, understand, thanks for checking it for me, no worries. I really like this junction over here, it's pretty nice. Okay, some things that I've missed in here that I want to do is adding some pathways so they can actually cross. And I'll also remove this so I can edit whatever I want. Like here. Nah, don't complain about it. And I think what I'll do in here is basically add a bit of an option for them to go in there. Alright, nothing too crazy, just some options. What are the main difference between this game and the first game? Everything. I think everything. So the way the AI works is different, the way traffic works is different, the way people decide where they work is different, the way the economics of the game they work is also different, how you do building and it's also different. Everything is basically different. It feels the same because you have like a lot of the same tools that look alike, but when you start playing you notice that everything has a very different feeling about it as well. And people like they work on the same place, you can basically follow Ashton Estrada, there we go, and you can see at any time you click in here and you can see where they are, what they're doing, what they need, and things like that. Okay, I do have an issue with the loading the graphics in here, and I think I'll need a quick restart of the game. Let me just save it. And yeah, let me save it. And give me 1 second that I'll be right back into this. Back soon. I'll need to restart. It's the first load of the game, so I don't know if I didn't wait the processing. Because again, I have a better build. This is not, I don't know if that's the final build or not. And we need to make sure that, well, we know that there are some issues with the performance. So just keep that in mind, please. Is it true that the map looks less realistic than in CS1? Depends on the perspective, I guess. I would say no, they look much better in my opinion. The water graphics, they are not the best. Yes, I agree. All right, I hope everyone can see that again. And we will reload that. But in terms of the map, I don't know, I found it pretty good actually, and gives me a much better sense of depth as well. So that is something else. Oh, milestone 1 unlocked. And now the models are actually loading properly. Good. All right. Danvi, thank you for following. Really appreciate it. Hope you're having an awesome day and enjoying the stream as well. But yeah, to be... Oh, look at this. We have a big cloud in there, and all of a sudden it's a little bit darker. Because look at this. You get those shadows into the city, and it just looks like, in my opinion, it looks good. I really like it. I don't know if you feel like the map looks worse or not. I don't think so. Yeah, I really like it. Yeah, it looks much better now. It's it's just like, what am I doing? All the models, they have so many details. You can see that the texture for the metal frame in here, you can see that it's not perfect like in real life. It's pretty cool. And trucks are different when they have a load as well. You can see the load in there. So yeah, there's so many details in every single building, and it's pretty cool to see the difference. All right, we do need to build a little bit more. We've unlocked a few things in here, but for now, I will rely on our neighbors. I'm not adding any healthcare, death care, or garbage. We can get this from neighbor cities. Is most of the stuff from the DLCs in Cities Skylines 1 now in base Cities Skylines 2? There is a lot in there. I would say, apart from assets, most of the things are there. And this is something that I feel like it's missing in the game at the moment. Getting more assets. And especially for detailing. Detailing is such a big part in the game, and I feel like we are still missing a little bit in there. Where do I go with this? And from here, I may connect it over there. And this will be all. Oh, we now have the medium density as well, and just notice that we have some demand for this. It could go in there, and well, let's do the row housing for the EU. I don't really like that, but this is alright. And everything else in here will be low density. There you go, just filling this up, making sure that we got that all in place. And they are at building. Good, very good. Okay, maybe time for a quick, no, I would say time lapse, but just speed things up. Can all the services really just be sent from neighboring cities? Most of them, yes. The thing that you have to consider is the distance. So it takes a while for example, an ambulance or a fire engine to get in here. By the time they get here, people who have probably died already, be died, what am I saying? And or a building might be burnt down and things like that. So you have to take that into consideration. But for the moment, we don't have like many people in the city. It's kind of, we don't have many issues. So garbage coming from somewhere else, and especially healthcare, that is fine. I'm really okay with that. Notice a little bit of flickering on the sky over there as well, depending how I move the, yeah, right there. But it's all right. I think we can survive all that. In terms of jobs, with a lot of people coming, I will definitely need more place for them to work. And this will be on this lovely commercial area in here. Another thing that takes time, trees. So if you want that to be done fast, do it as soon as possible. I may just reduce the size of this so I can get some in here. Could do it manually as well. They're pretty close, but I want to do this like so. And after we have some buildings in here, I'll do that in there as well. Oh, love these roundabouts. Yeah, I feel like we are losing have some issues with the graphic again. The update didn't help as much. What I can try to do is, I heard that if I go in here and I change this to, not this one, I think it was this one. This stops happening. No, it didn't. I digress. That doesn't fix it. Maybe if I do this instead. Yeah, definitely not. All right, looks like I'm now having some graphics issues as well. And you can see what those issues look like, because that is exactly what people were complaining about. Just losing the textures, and so we don't have like the high quality textures in there for some reason. But yeah, I think again it's good, so we can have an idea on what's going on, right? And if you're interested to see what are all these issues we're talking about, then you can take a look at it. What's your specs? Oh, I'll ask you to take a look on my website. It's Tchelow.com, because I have everything there. I won't remember everything from the top of my head. And by the way, for people that are asking, 71 FPS at the moment. But it's a very high-end PC, so I wouldn't expect to struggle as well. Hey Chris, hello, how are you? I really want this game, but 50 euros for a game that may take my PC, might tank my PC is a concern. FIFA turn off day and nights. I think I have that turned off as well. Let me see. Yeah. If I leave that on, it's a completely different experience. Actually, it's looking better. It's like, it's looking better. So I think I'll leave it. Thank you. It's not what you mentioned, but doing the opposite helped. And oh, look at this. How nice is this view? I love the sunset in this game. How did you get access? All right, don't need to write that 3 times or 4. Should I keep you in suspense and like tell you a story all about that before I tell you how I got access? Look, how did I get early access to Cities Skylines 2? I've been having early access from Cities Skylines 1 for over a year now. So that's how I got early access to Cities Skylines 2. I've been creating content on YouTube for 3 years. I've been creating content on TikTok for over a year. And I have almost 6,000 followers on TikTok and 5,000 on YouTube. And I have numbers, right? So we are part of a community of creators that usually have access to Paradox and Colossal Order, Cities Skylines 1 and Cities Skylines 2 content, and we work together to help testing, creating content, helping them with bugs and issues that we have along the way. So that's basically how. And sorry for making a little joke there. They're using high beams and people behind them not using high beams. I love that. This is pretty cool. And I love that we don't have any place in here that they have it, but when they cross each other's way in a two-way road, they also change that, which is pretty cool. Or when they enter the city. Still at work for 2 more hours. YouTube stopped sending notifications to my phone. So annoying. I really don't like when that happens as well. But look at this. Isn't this a great view for this row of houses in here? I just love to see like kind of see what is inside there. I really like that.
Isn't that going to be costly, Mr. Councilman?
Oh, well, quite frankly,
all right, I'll try to bring day back. Let's see. Prepare your eyes as well.
Sounds like we're the ones who will end up paying for it. Should we be worried?
Okay, I think that resets the textures and we are good. All right, we have a fix for that then. Really good. Talk about fix and textures and things that we need to do. Let's add a few more trees in here because, you know, we do need trees everywhere in this area. Otherwise, this won't look good and we need to wait for the trees to grow up. Grow up? To grow. Just grow. Some people really hate that you have to wait for the trees to grow, but, and to be honest, to make YouTube content, this is really bad because like it takes a while. But what I have to say is that how does poplar look like? Not the ones that I want there. Spruce. Yeah, spruce. But if you think realistically speaking, when you detail or you create a landscape for one specific area in the real world, you usually don't put down grown trees. And it does make sense, in my opinion, to have them grow. But obviously, sometimes you want to make an area look a little bit more like something older, and yeah, in those cases it makes sense. Are you running the same game builds you find a preview video 8 days ago? No, just downloaded a new one, like hot from the press. Looks like the house actually have interiors as well. Yeah, and I love that. That looks awesome. It makes a big difference. Paul Chalmers, thank you for subscribing and welcome. Hope you're enjoying it. Alright, we need to grow this a little bit more. What game? Cities Skylines 2. Braunschweig, hello. How are you? Okay, I feel like this will be more industry, and I want to bring residential to this side. And as we mentioned, this will be a forestry industry. Now, what I might do here then is basically we need to increase the size of that roundabout when we can. By the way, another tip for you. As you can see, I can't align this to the middle of this road. It goes to the left or right. But if I press this snap to zoning cell length, I can perfectly align that in there. Just something for you to keep in mind. And then we can turn that back on and just go around with this. Bring the contours back on as well, so I know that I should be able to do this without any problem. And then I guess this will be one area that will build more residential. And at the back here, maybe I'll do a normal road. Do a little bit like so, and connect this over there. I will also, well, this will connect on this one later on, so I won't bother too much with this right now. Cities, hello, how are you? Welcome. Hope you're also having a good day. It's a shame there aren't maps that are completely filled with trees when you start. There are some that have like a lot of trees. And to be honest, look at the amount of trees that we have in here. This is pretty good actually. I would be happy with this amount of, oh, look at this. That's a lot. But that's my opinion. By the way, I understand that you might have a different opinion. It's just, I'm just getting like a little bit passionate, you know? What I want to do in here is a little bit of a grid in there. And I don't know, I'll try to do this all the same size in there. And but by grid I mean just a square. That's what I mean by grid. And maybe we can play with this a little bit. 125 and 48 over there. 125 and 48. And there we go. Oh, if I get quiet all of the sudden, I need to sneeze. Oh, sorry about that, but thankfully you didn't hear it. What I missed in the past 5 minutes, my friends have been convincing me to get Terraria. Oh, it worked. I love that game. It's a shame that that's alright. So, alright, well, I'm going to leave for a bit now. Enjoy the stream and have a good night. Thank you for joining. Really appreciate you being here. Can you build some signature buildings? Yeah, as soon as we unlock them, yes. Just need to get there. We'll certainly do it. And buy Europe. I'm good when Cities Skylines 2 coming out on Xbox. On the second quarter of next year only. Unfortunately, that will take a little bit. Alright, this is starting to take shape. And I'm just literally playing around. This is a very flat area in here. In here I can follow the terrain, which is kind of nice and easy. But in the middle there, we can be more creative in how we get this. And I'm certainly using that in my favor. And over here, I think I'll do something like this. And maybe add another connection over here. And potentially another one over there. Just to break things up a little bit. Alright. I may leave this area in the middle for a park or something later on. And let me start doing some zoning here. I recognize that we need quite a lot of buildable areas at the moment. Alright, let's get this in here. Need some more commercial, let's build that in there. And we need some medium density as well, and industry. For the medium density, I feel like I want to build it around here. Just to have like a row of medium density in there. But we may need more industry, so let's work this out. How are we in terms of jobs? We need more jobs. All right. So, oh, actually, yeah, everyone is actually working. So we need more people actually to afford this. All right. If that's the case, let me get something going on in here. I will bring this one around this area and play with this over here. Definitely follow this terrain over there, and I can do this. And then there'll be more than enough for the demand that we currently have. So won't worry about that. I think we should wait a second here and see these buildings get built. And here you go. Every time I look at constructions, we have this weird effect on the textures. And I bet that, yeah, we are kind of losing the textures again. But we know the fix for that, right? So I will just wait this house to be built, and then we will unlock that. Do you have any tip in Cities Skylines? The first one? Any area in specific that you want more information? Happy to give you some pointers in there. Even on 3 speed, the game is going pretty slow. It's a different rhythm than Cities Skylines 1. That's definitely... It's not that it's struggling or anything like that. It's just like the speed. It's this speed. Oh, that truck. Hello? I think you you're delivering petrol to this petrol station, so why use the roads, right? All right, fair enough. All right, this area is built, so let me go in here and try that out again. There you go, we are at 2 a.m. But let's go back and see if we got our textures back. Yes, it's back. Good. Yeah, building construction, they take a lot longer in here. If I'm not wrong, we have to wait for materials to be delivered to the construction site as well. That is something that we didn't have in Cities Skylines 1. So again, it's something new there that we definitely need to consider.
This is Second Moon Radio Classical.
How do I do this?
Unlike most modern music, classical has always been penned by someone
Actually do this
sitting
straight
in
there.
front of a sheet of blank paper, using only their imagination as guide.
And we'll see how this goes. Some buildings can grow under the bridge if the height is good enough.
And our souls
And we have one growing in there, by the way. Yeah, this is sticking through there, but
on to the
the
next
building
episode.
shouldn't. Let's see how that goes. It's a bit of a bump in here, but that's all right. Like better city layouts. All right. So it's the same tip as this one, right? Follow the contour lines for the height so you can create more interesting shapes instead of just grids. Follow the landscape, like the water, follow the mountains. It's basically what I've done here. Sometimes follow the shape of the forest that you have, and that might give you something a little bit different. I know that some people like to maximize things and build like really big grids like this, but I like to mix them up, and that's another good thing for you to do. Mix styles. Don't just do grids, don't just do like an organic layout type of thing. Try different ways of doing it, and this will be slightly, hopefully, better for you. All right. Oh, another milestone. And as I mentioned, some buildings will grow under the bridge if there is enough space in there. That's awesome. I love when that happens. Jobs, everyone's happy. How's our population? 0.2% unemployment. That is awesome. Really hard to keep that away, by the way. We have schools now. And yeah, still need some health thing in there. But thinking about school. Unfortunately, I can't fit that in there. I could change it, but I don't want to change it. I really want to get these close to this area. I think I'll add this to this corner. Although this is the area for forestry industry, we can use a little bit of this space in there. Could add on this side or on this side. I prefer this side. Let's do it and add some pathways connecting these as well. Have that in there. Did I miss And yeah, I did miss a few actually. Connect this, maybe curved one is better. There, and this one. Over here. There you go. By the way, 70 frames per second, if you're curious. Thank you, hello, how are you? I'm doing pretty well, thank you. Very excited with Cities Skylines 2. How about you? Thank me, I have a city that's a grid and random. Alright, so... trees. I think this is one of the things that I always say that will help you quite a lot, and that's basically adding more trees. Like, you can already start seeing these, although the trees still need to grow in there, they're pretty young, but it gives you a different vibe than this. It's quite empty and grassy. When you look this side, it's quite greener, so that is also a pretty easy way to do this. Also, don't try to make everything compact. Try to give some breathing room and space between buildings. That always make things look a little bit better as well. We need more people still, so let's keep doing. We have medium density housing now. Yay. That's something that I like. Could add those in there and keep adding the low density around here. All right. They'll do their thing. Is it out yet? No, not yet. On the 24th. Oh, there you go. The signature building that I think Connor was asking for. Hey, Timmy, welcome back. So we have the new signature building, right? This is in here. And you have the pop musician mention for the European team. Or you have some options here for the North American team as well. As we haven't used any North American types of buildings, we unlock the one for the European. So this is the terrace of this house, is perfect for the parties the pop star living there loves to throw. Good. Well, maybe not good for the neighbors, but I'll add this right here, and this will help all this area. By the way, this gives +2 well-being within 500 meters from the building. So this will help this area. How much have I missed here? Well, that's basically what you've missed. Build the industry, some commercial along here, and the low density residential over there as well. So these medium density apartments require separate parking lots for its residents' vehicles. Usually they will park all on the street. As you can see, there is a lot of parking here in the street at the moment. If I do a parking lot here, I'm pretty sure, 100% sure, that there will be a lot of people using it. And because like we have some commercial and we have a little bit more medium density around here, and they will need place to park in road streets, like they're not enough. That Germany guy, thank you for the follow. Not that German guy, sorry. Too excited. And if you see in here, basically this junction in here you have a lot more cars parking on the street than in here, where you have like just residential. Commercial, a little bit more cars popping up on the streets over here. Industry, where they go to work as well. Some place they provide parking spots in there, so they use those as well. Oh, let me reset the graphics again. Hold on. All right, we are... Did this work? Yeah, it did. But yeah, if you have parking lots, these buildings will benefit a lot more because they don't have like parking spots on the building itself. Build more residential. All right, we'll build more residential. This area I want to be all low density. I might actually need some roads in here. And I think I'll keep using the alleyways in this low density housing. Might connect it over there. Maybe do something like this. Bring this one over here, and I think, yeah, bring it there. Don't want another connection straight there. Might bring one over here though, and then we connect that with pathways. Remove this. By the way, removing snapping is your best friend. You will be able to do this like if you were using Move It. So use that in your favor. And build much better nodes as well. Or segments, I should say. Alright, more residential as it was requested. Yeah, let's get this in there. How are we doing in terms of jobs? Yeah, more than enough. Overview of the city. Yep. Oh. This is looking so good. But this is the overview of the city right now. I really like it. Ayo, thank you for the follow. Really, really appreciate it. And welcome. Texture bugs are frustrating, and I've been watching 30 minutes. Yeah, it's an, again, early access build that I have. Might be or might not be fixed in the final build on Wednesday, as per what they said. So at least we know what to expect, and I think that's something to keep in mind as well.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is
School is doing alright. We're making money actually. I haven't noticed. Obviously we don't have any services as well, so that's something. When do we unlock these? Milestone 3, next milestone. What I could do is get then a medical clinic somewhere.
Industry in the region is on
Oh, let's do it here.
and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
This guy is very, very close. And we start prepping for for the next milestone. Where does this go? Feeling like we will need a new major road going through there, so I'll wait a little bit. I'll get some medium density buildings over here. Some more low density over here. Are you playing on max settings? Yes, I am. And what GPU do you have? 4090. I can't wait until the release. Yes, same. Really excited. Although I'm already playing, but I want to see what everyone else will do. Is this game new? Yes. It's actually not released yet. It will be released on Wednesday. It's called Cities Skylines 2. Alright. Our trees are starting to grow in there, and that reminds me that I should actually just make sure that we have a few more trees over there. Then Fish, hello, thank you for the follow and welcome. I hope you're having an awesome day as well. All of you, by the way. It's almost weekend, so pretty good, right? Really happy with that. There we go, we level up, and let me just add one more tree here, and then I will take a look at the industry in there. Alright, for now I think we are good. Can you scroll in and show us the house? Yes, I can. Although I have to reload the assets. Hold on. Let me fix that for you. Yeah, for some reason I have to do this to fix the bug that we have. Although it doesn't seem that it worked for some reason. That's sad. I'll try something different, maybe using this. Yeah, hopefully this is a little bit better to see. There are a few graphical bugs in here, by the way. As you can see, like some of the assets are not loading properly. Oh, the car has been fixed now. Let's look around. We want to see some other things in here. What is this? I have no idea. Oh, that might be like a goal and it's not fully loaded. Let me try another fix. Let's see. All right, I'll wait for this to be fully loaded. Look around and then we'll try again. All right, everything reloaded. How are we doing? Oh, that looks much better. All right. Well, that's what I wanted to show you. You can see all the details, all the bricks. You have like bins, you have parking space for bicycles. You can see, kind of can see the inside that lights up during the night. so many details on these buildings. And obviously moving into the house, you do have the same. But for some reason my house props are not loading properly, which is a shame. Okay, cool. And also another potential fix for this would be, oh, that'll be, I don't want to do this on the live stream, that'll mess everything up. Yeah, I'll keep it that way. What resolution? Oh, I think you just saw that. 560 by 1440 at 240 hertz. Is that beta only for PC? Yes, it is. How's the FPS? 75 FPS at the moment. Build more commercial. Let's build more commercial. Although I think we still need more people. But we can build more, build like some medium density over here and should take us there. Give me a second before we build more commercial. Let me just reply to some messages on YouTube as well. So JMC is saying, what is the biggest feature the game is missing at launch in your opinion? I think more assets for detailing. That is something that I've been missing quite a lot. Every time I play, I feel like that is missing. We just have these, right? So a few trees, a few bushes, and nothing else. And I feel like this is really missing out. So yeah, if I have to select one, is actually having more assets. The large update you got was a completely new update. It improved the FPS stuff a bit. It didn't improve the FPS for me, I believe. It's still the same. But I don't know if it was a complete new update. It was a pretty chunky update, that's for sure. But definitely, I don't know exactly what was happening there. All right, I'm here. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. And let's build some commercial. I think I left some space for it in here. Ooh, we now have access to livestock. Ooh. There are some interesting areas in here for it. Could build over here. Could build over there. I'll be honest and I'll build it here, because we don't have anything in here at the moment. So let's work with the terrain in there. I will get, I don't know where I will connect. I could connect right here. I don't know if that's a great, like the smartest thing to do, but hold on, I can see as well what I'm doing. The problem here is that we have two roads connecting on these already. Is that a problem though? What is this complaining about? It's complaining about the power line that we have in there. All right. Can resolve that soon. There you go. Why not make it even more complex? Now turn everything back on. Want to bring these all over here. And just all the way over there. Although livestock, oh, I just remembered that livestock you don't need fertile land. So, well, go on the other side then. That's alright. Let me try that again. What I like to do is usually go in here and do like a quick job and then go back and resize this. You were spoiled with assets in CS1 because you had so many DLCs. Yeah, exactly. It's like can't really compare, I guess. In 8 years of game. So definitely we won't have all the same assets at game launch, unfortunately. As much as I would love to. You know it. I want to expand these a little bit more over here. And bring it as close as I can. Over there. Good. Alright, let me fix these. We don't really need that, to be honest. Just done it because it was cool. That's the only reason why we've done it. Ryan, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that.
Anyone see my keys?
I heard about the new system requirements. What specs do you have? Oh, I have
Sorry about that.
all above the
I just lost my keys.
recommended.
Sure they'll turn up.
So I do have all my specs on my website. I'll be honest, I don't remember all of them, and I always struggle to tell people. But if you go to my website, Tchelow.com, you'll be able to see all my specs and
Never mind.
how they actually translate.
For listening to Second Moon.
And on to our main feature story.
Then Fish, thank you for joining us. I really appreciate you have you spending the time with us. Thank you for that. I'm saying that you deserve them. Oh, sorry.
Shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate.
We deserve it, but we don't have it. Oh, there we go. This is the struggle for not having a fire truck in the city.
And on to our main feature story.
We are a little bit far away from that.
As the area is attracting more
And
high-end stores,
what did I miss in here?
latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes.
Hold on,
while
let me
sipping
fix
a fancy
some things in
local
here.
Jarva mate. Or so my wife tells
Oh,
me.
I see.
That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks.
There you go.
We'll be back after this.
Is this connected? Yes, that's connected. And then that doesn't seem connected. So let me pause the game. And let's redo this bit. Connect from here to there. Good. Right. Oh, we need power in here as well. This is badly connected. I'll go underground and then we will connect these bits in here. And I'll make sure that I do this as well, just so everything is properly set up. There we go. I don't think it really looks like a livestock farm. Yeah, apart from the pens in the middle. Like you have the chickens in here. You have, what do you have in here? More chickens. More chickens. Seems like I was lucky and just got chickens. Don't forget the like button. Don't forget the like button. That's right. That building would be ash by the time. I think we got it. Yeah, it didn't burn out. That's great. All right. That's good. Oh, actually, forget about that. Just got this one. Could you please take a look at that one as well? Don't go. No, don't go back. No. Oh. Looks like I know what we need in here. Alright, let's get that sorted. Let's get these. I want them around the industry. It's usually like the worst area for that. There we go, we lost a building. The hearses are here already. They don't have any trouble with that. Oh, that looks bad. What about you? You are sad. You are unwell. You are now homeless. Oh. Poor Taylor. Oh, there is a child in there as well. Same family. Sorry about that. Let's remove this. Not out until Wednesday on PC only. Yeah, that's correct. I do have early access. Think I should get the game even though I have a low Intel i7 and 1660. That I can't say. I'm really bad at hardware. I can't give advice on that. It would be the wrong advice for sure. He can sleep in his car for now. Yeah. That's the only thing he can do. He's got a nice car though. Why so sad? Yeah, it's just sell the car. Enjoy what you got. Stop complaining, people. You're homeless. That's alright. Alright, the balance between like people and employment is actually good. Let's try and get some more money. And the way I'll do this, obviously, is by building more livestock farms. What would you think? Oh, if I can do this properly. That's a bit tricky, so what I'll do, I'll try to make a nice curve in here, like so, and then bring another connection into here. And then we go back in and add another one of those. This one, where will you go? Maybe in here is alright. Yeah, add it in there. In here, complete. And now we go back and improve. By the way, I learned that it's a little bit better to not build like huge livestock, like instead of doing farms in general, instead of doing a big one this whole size, do two and you get actually a little bit more resource that way. Let's get that curve properly done. This one as well. Okay, this looks a little bit better for me. on this side. Now we need to bring things a little bit further. Also, I should be able to do that curve over there. Cool. Yeah, there you go. 2 livestocks. Alright, lots of questions there. How is the city going? City is doing well, although we could be making a little bit more money, but because we've added the fire station, we are now spending a little bit more money. That's alright though. We have a lot of money. Is there any water pumps or was that removed with pipes? So we have our water pump over here. That's currently giving us 60,000 per month. And we have our outlets in here, providing a nice color to our water in here. Are you planning on adding a circuit? Circuit? Do you mean car circuit? I wasn't. I'll be honest, no. I don't know how we... Maybe after we learn the mechanics a little bit better and have like a bigger city, we can add that. I'm all for that. And I would love the challenge, to be honest. We can try that. Jasonie, thank you for the follow. Really, really appreciate it. And Blue Magpie, first, I love the name. And second, thanks a lot for sharing the live. MT, hello, how are you? Welcome as well. We have stone mining available. I haven't done stone mining yet. This might be something that we do soonish. In terms of jobs, how are we doing? We need more jobs, which means more commercial for them over here. And expansion, we need to keep growing this area. So this will be farm. I believe an area in here will be kind of farm as well. Yeah, I might outline that and we save the space for it. Let's do, first of all, this one. Get that nice overlay. And all right, let me remove that slightly so I can see. Let's start this one from here. And bring that back. This will make a turn over there and go that way. Good. Now about this. I think what I want to do here. Now be a little bit more freeform with this. Still following the area for the natural resource in there, but also being conscious and being a little bit more, I don't know if creative is the word for that, but doing a little bit better. That's what I'm coming at. All right, bring this one over here. And not there. Good. And then we can add a little bit more residential in this area. And we've unlocked Middle Density North American. Good. Alright, money is starting to come back again. And you're popular tonight, 22 on TikTok. Oh, nice. Hello, everyone. Welcome if you're new. If you have any questions, shoot them out. Counting the 4 days till launch. Yes. Can't wait. European city? Yeah, we are with the European style in here. Timmy, thank you very much for the donation. Really appreciate that. It's too nice of you. Thank you very much. Nice suburbs. I struggle to get them looking that good. Yeah, that's because that's your first CS2 stream. Yeah, definitely. There is also 18 on YouTube. So yeah, being pretty good today.
Pending updates.
Zotan, thank you for the follow.
The city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks
And
serve
got another one as well.
guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these
Paul,
temporary
thank you for subscribing as well.
This has been
I hope you're both enjoying it.
announcement. Local
Just
authorities
coming
are
from
urging
school.
the public
Cool.
to conserve water and
Welcome back.
reduce the burden on the city.
So yeah, I was replying to MT on YouTube saying that he struggled with the suburbs to get them looking good.
And shower
So one of the things that I was talking about is that like we are really following the terrain in a lot of these areas and then playing around with the roads in the middle and with some shapes like in here as well. And then what you could or should do to make things better, and I know some of you will laugh for me for saying that, but add more trees in between the buildings. I see a lot of people trying to get houses like all packed side by side without space between them. And what I always say is make space. Use this space between your buildings to add vegetation, to make sure that you have green areas. Because when you look, especially from far away, like this, you start, like the trees are still growing, but you start to see a completely different neighborhood than the one we built in here without trees. That helps quite a lot.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
Quick tip in there.
Industry in the region.
Are you from Germany? No, from Australia.
Business is doing well.
Talk of Timmy, can you still put car parks under buildings? Not without a mod called Anarchy. But we do have the underground parking. That's something. This city should be called One More Tree. Pre-order? Yes, that's in pre-order. Alright, I think we need to start moving ahead with the city in here. In terms of jobs, we are very level with that. You are unhappy, high crime. I wonder why. Crime probability 98%. Oh, poor citizens. Where will this go? I feel like we could use this area in here. This is very central. And hopefully this will change. I want to see them going out and this changing. Let's see. Yeah, buildings are starting to change the color at least. 97%, that's pretty good. Yeah, look at them go. There we go. 96%. Patrolling everything. Alright, this should make them happier. Oh, we have a fire. And someone dead as well. I'm pre-ordered too, but can't download. Yeah, you have to wait until Wednesday to download the game. I have early access. %, good, getting better. Oh, I guess we are getting into fall now. Yes. Look at the trees changing their colors. Oh, so nice. Love the new colors. Some of them are still green over there. But it's so beautiful. Make a new fire station. I'm waiting a little bit because of money. With the new police, we are now spending quite a lot. I'll do one, but we will just wait slightly. What I want is actually the forestry, which is the next milestone. So we can start building over here. And maybe, how are we with production? Is not available yet. Next milestone. All right. I guess we won't see. Okay, let's make the city grow then. I think that's fair enough. I'll get these areas all low density. I think we still have some demand for medium. And I'll add them in here. They'll eventually grow, so it should be alright. And over here as well, probably need to balance that with commercial. So I'll also add a couple more commercial in there and potentially some industry. Oh, come on, don't complain about rent. I'll give you... Why are you complaining about rent though? You're efficient, you have everyone on the right positions in there. You work with wood and timber, so you are importing wood and that's expensive. The same thing. Any industries for wood, that need wood actually, they are struggling because the cost for importing materials is too high. Bennett, hello, how are you? I'm sorry, but I don't know exactly what you're saying in German. Apologies. Usually on TikTok I use the translator that the app provides, but I can do this in here. Ryan, thank you very much for the gift. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you very much. How can I play the game before release? You can't. Unfortunately, you can't. You have to wait a few more days until you can play it. School is doing well, at least. Alright, in this area in here, I feel like on this main road, I want more commercial. And oh, there's a bit more demand for... There's a new building coming up in there. I'll do another one in there. And this will be low density. There you go. How are we now? Alright, need more people again. Will mods be available? Yes, they will be available, but this time they'll be available via in-game. So there'll be something called Paradox mods. They work exactly the same as Steam, but they won't be on Steam, and everyone, including console players, will have access to that. You're very welcome. Thanks for sharing this with us. Love the city. No, thank you very much. Feels very natural. Build a new landmark. We don't have any in Azal, unfortunately. The only one that we had, we already built. We need to get through certain milestones here before we start unlocking them. Will they charge for mods? Definitely not. 100%. No. That won't be charged. That'll be all for free. There will be... I don't know what you're saying by external mods. The mods will work exactly the same as the mods on Cities Skylines 1 works today, except that you don't go into the Steam workshop to download it. you just open the game, there is a menu, and you go in there to see the mods. And by the way, the modders are actually saying that they are happy with the solution, and that's better for them. Ryan, thank you again. Thank you very much for that. Oh, you're making my day. Just replying to Bennett over there, now that I thank you AQ for translating that. You can't play it now. This is just early access. Just a few content creators have access to the game at the moment, but everyone will be able to play from Wednesday onwards. And while we look into this, I think we can do a few more trees over here, now that we built this area. I love that we have brush tool, not through, since the beginning in the base game. This is also a game changer, like it's so much easier. I would love to have the prop tool, the line tool, to also be able to make like lines of trees and bushes, but one thing at a time, I guess. Okay, doing this here so this area looks better in a few minutes. There you go. Do you like that the trees take a while to mature? Nassau built more mid-density residential. We don't have demand for that at the moment, but as soon as we have, we'll do that. If I like the trees, oh, that's what I was waiting for. Good. I like the trees to have to wait for them to mature. Yes and no. Now, I have reasons for that kind of split comments in there. And I think it's a lot more realistic waiting for the trees to grow. And for me, like in my mind, that makes a lot more sense. Now, for creating content or creating areas that actually feel older than they actually are, it's a bit of a challenge, right? So that's the bit that I don't like. But I think, you know, it's one of those things. It's a different game. I really like the mechanic. I feel like it's more natural to happen. So for that, yes, I like it. But I don't think it's a big deal as well. But I know that some people don't like it. So suggestion for Paradox and Colossal Order was that we have a toggle and you just choose whatever you prefer. If you like to wait for it, then you have that option. If you don't like to wait, then you can turn that off. Fun fact, birch trees are amazing water filters. You can tap, then collect and... Oh, really? I didn't know that. That's actually awesome. Thanks for that. Cities Skylines 2 looks so much better. Yes, it does. There is a lot of things that you look in here and say, oh, that looks like
Please exercise caution if you must drive.
almost real.
Until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
All right.
You're tuned into Second Moon, the channel where the classics never grow old.
We're live, and we're getting reports.
Struggling to make that curve in here. There we go.
Somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched.
I actually
Traffic flow will
could
return to normal, but if you're planning a quick trip
keep
out,
this in here. We don't have so many trees in there.
everything clears up.
If you're in it, you
Go
already
all
know
the way there.
no use
I'm
in
fine
waiting
with
to.
this.
Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe. And
Bring
on to our
this
main
at the back
featured
there.
story.
There you
The
go.
commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury.
And from here, I think I'll do something similar.
Designer shoes while sipping a
I'll bring
fancy
it
local
over there
Bourbon
and
latte. Or so my wife thinks.
hopefully
That's
connect
good
it
for
over here.
business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim.
Alright, I know that
We'll be back after this.
sometimes these kind of things, they are a bit boring to watch. I understand that. But just bear with me a little bit until we do this final one. Based on that, I think you should be planting forest now and then you can move them into city. Yes, right? That'll be awesome. You know, to me, I should be planting forests. Like, that's the only thing that I do in this game. It's just like add trees everywhere. Don't underestimate the power of adding trees. Alright, let's go all the way there, and I think, you know what, that's fine. We're enough area, and then we can grow to this when we buy that bit of land in there. Cool, with that done, we can then go on and... Oh, we have high density demand now. Want to add some commercial in here. And over here, a little bit more low density. No, don't turn it off. Yeah, they delayed on console. Yeah, unfortunately it did. Time to build a gaming PC. Yeah, too easy. Doddy, hello, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Jay, not boring, enjoying and learning. Cool, glad to hear that. Really appreciate it. Not sure what country you're in, but in the US, Best Buy has great deals on HP Omens this time of the year. Yeah, you can get some pretty good deals in the US. How about a plaza in the middle here? Alright, detailing time then. I think that'll make these look a little bit better. Let me think about these. I don't think I should have, or maybe I should have pathways in here. Would that look good though? That's the big question. Let's see. Oh, I think it does. Alright, we will have paths in here. Just waking up. How's the CS2? Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. Really, really enjoying this. Let's get... birch trees in here. Oh, they can fit. Poplars can fit. Can this one fit? It can. Very tricky though. Yeah, that's not gonna go. Have to be poplars. There we go, and on the other side, well, for a second there I was like, what is that? Alright. I'm trying to space them as even as I can, but you know, sometimes things are not as even as that, so we'll survive. Get some of those in here, and maybe get the birch trees in the middle there. There we go. Just something. Oh, and they're using the pathways. Nice. Well, welcome everyone. Game name? It's called Cities Skylines 2. Game hasn't come out yet. No, on Wednesday. Line 2 would be great for that area, exactly. Yes. Add more trees. As always, Indy. Timmy, as always, talking about adding more trees, you remind me that I can come in here, and in this area we don't have enough trees in here by the looks of it. And then we get these spruce trees because they fit in almost any corner in here. There you are. Some in the middle here, as we do have the space. And this area will look better when the trees grow. Good. Alright, need to look at some demands, look some expansion, being just working with the fun parts of Cities Skylines. How do I build this? I feel like the industry will be under that bridge and they will be fine with that. I hope they are fine with that, by the way. Because they'll have to deal with this. Alright, let me follow. Maybe it's time to get some new tiles, and I'll get those 3. Maybe this one, so we have that extra space to build in there. Get off that. And we have a better area to play with. Is it true that there won't be a Steam workshop for Cities Skylines? Yes, that's correct, but you still have mods. And I was talking about this like a few minutes ago. They work the same way as the Steam workshop, but they won't be in the Steam workshop. The idea behind that is that gives like Paradox and Colossal Order more flexibility in dealing with the mods, alongside with providing mods to, for example, console players or people that download game from Epic Store, for example, and things like that. So in theory, that's for the better. There's no costs, nothing like that involved. There won't be like, they won't charge for anything. We have some demand for offices as well. I'm thinking that we might go with offices on this side over here. That'll mean that we'll have to change a few things, but I think that can be accomplished. And this can go right there. I think this is the grid time. We can play around with grids now. Can bring these all the way over there. And from here, I want I love that this looks like this. It's just like makes our life a lot easier. connect this one over here. Yep. I might go over here and kind of make a nice curve. And then we have some space for offices in this area. I feel like they will go in here. Just looking through this and thinking where things should go. Might sort some of the farms now that we have the grain farming in here. We can work around this area. And hold on, is that area correct? Yeah, all here. Good. So how do we do this? I want to add one over here. Would be better if I connect the road over there. There we go. I feel like... where does this go? All the way to the end there. So maybe I'll do another one here. So we will have 3 in there, and maybe that's how we start. Have one over here. And just make these a little bit quicker. Have another one over there. And the final one. Kind of want this over here, really. There. Cool. Now we can actually sort this out. But let me take a look at some messages as well, because it's been a while since I look at the messages. Will terraform that huge hill on the background for buildings? Probably not, I think. This one, I think we'll keep it. We actually have a castle ruin in here. Love it. Definitely we'll keep it. We might integrate with the whole area actually. Have you thought about putting a pathway between a few of the streets? Make a green belt? I did. I didn't left many space in here yet for that. But we can do that, certainly. Yes, we'll do it. I've done that in my Let's Play build that went live today. So yeah, I think that looks great actually. Thanks for the suggestion though. Definitely use that.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when
All right.
business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
I'll also change the radio station for a minute, just so we hear some of the other music as well. I love the music of the game. Let me keep reading. Build more high density residential. Yeah, I haven't built any yet. We will build that as well. There we go. We still prefer the option to place grown trees. Yeah. I know that a lot of people will. As I said, like I really don't mind about that. But also, I think this fits my playstyle as well. So that's potentially why. But again, I totally understand. And also think there should be an option to toggle that on and off. That'd be nice. Where is the limit here for me to build this. I can go a little bit further. All right, I'll go all the way through here. There's nice, one more left. I'm nerding out on being able to make a stackable interchange like the one. Oh yes, you can do that. It's a pretty cool functionality, like being able to stack up roads. It's so cool. By the way, two things. Talking about that, you reminded me about another content creator. So this type of layout I'm doing with the farms here, this was actually inspired on an idea from Flyvox, and I really love the way how he did his farms, and I kind of steal the style in there. So, and the second thing is that he actually did a stacked road in his city as well during the previous early access videos that he's done. So he's a lovely content creator and you should check him out. He has both TikTok and YouTube as well. Build more high residential zones, please. Nazal, I know that you really want that, but repeating yourself 8 times, it's not the way to get it done. I'm sorry. We'll do that. We just need to find the right area because high density residential is huge, but I'll show you how that looks like. We can get, maybe with low rent housing, we can get away with smaller buildings. Let's see, land value. This is a bit too high in here. You know what? They'll be closer to the industry. Let's see. Go there in the corner. Crafter. Hello, how are you? Long time no see again. Yeah, well, welcome back. Lovely to see you. It's like tradition already. Every 2 months I join stream and tell that I didn't saw you for a long time. That's alright. I'm really happy when you do though. Also, Align 2 is still missing. Yes, Chris, I agree. I feel like that'll be an awesome addition in there. Why does your voice sound hoarse? That's my voice. I'm sorry. It's probably because I have some throat problems my whole life and it sounds like that. But other than how it sounds, there is no problem. Oh, this building is going away. Sorry. Oh, I did lost. The zoning sometimes changes and it's quite interesting when that happens. This one will connect in here. And then we'll do a little bit more of this. I'll take a look at the high density buildings now to see how they look. Yeah. They kind of don't fit, you know? We don't have a high density area yet. It's a radio voice team, yeah. Okay, fun fact, I did had a radio program around, I don't know, 15 years ago or so. So yeah, had a radio program and with my wife, actually. We both together. Was quite interesting, to be honest. So there you go, a little bit of fun facts that you probably didn't know about me. We need more people. Alright, this medium density in here will help us with that. And we are almost even with the money. If we do more... Oh, do we have access to the production now? We do. Wood doing really well. Doing really well with everything. What we need actually is more industry. Let's do a little bit more. And yeah, I might add then under the bridge there because, you know, I love it. Cool. The city is starting to grow and look really nice. And these... Oh, this is wrong. The medium density should go in here, and this should be low density. I'm sorry. But get out. Oh, there we go. New signature building available. We now have the Corundum Condos. Condos. Oops. A modern classic. I'm sorry. It's getting late for me here, but yeah. And AQ, what was that about? That was... And how do I explain that? An esoteric radio show with things like reading tarot cards, astrology, numerology, things like that. How are you able to play early? Oh, I've been playing early access with Colossal Order for over a year now, and we've been doing the early access, and by we I mean myself and a group of content creators. We all have early access to provide you early content as well, and I'd say do some testing, provide some feedback on a few things. So that's how I have it. All right, that is very good. And industry is now better in there. Although the more we add, the more happier they'll be. I feel like we need to start looking for, I don't know, maybe some sort of crematorium or cemetery or something like that. And yes, I'm using the North American medium density row housing in here. And we need the farms over here as well. So let me finish the road layout in there. Does wind direction change? No. So wind direction will be always that way in this map, as you can see over here with these arrows. And if you want to take a look at air pollution, yeah, there's just a little bit in here. No, I'm not sick. Sahari, that's me. Sorry. Pata game, hello. Super. What was it called? I'm well into that. Oh. What was it called? I don't remember. I don't think that there was a name. I think it was just like a time, you know, that it was like half an hour every Fortnite. And now I'll be waiting for vegetables in here. That's what I'll wait for. Yeah, so it was half an hour every week, and we would go there and do it. School is okay. I think we need to add some sites to push a little bit the demand for residential and make this city grow a little bit more. Yeah, next week everyone can play the game. Next Wednesday, by the way. For PC players, yes, that's correct. So, alright, we need some, well, a lot of things here. Maybe I'll start with crematorium. Let's unlock a few things. Let's get road services. I think that will help us. Let's get crematorium. And for now, that's it. So let's start with crematorium. I want this. Don't want right in the middle there. Where do we place it? Maybe somewhere around here towards the industry. Why not? Let me toggle snapping off and we can use these as if we had to move it. Ah, I love this. There you go. Just place it whatever you want. That's another one. And for the road maintenance, I do want... Where do we place that building? I think somewhere in here would be alright. Giving me snapping back. Right here, actually. That would be cool. Some more industrial in this area. Why not? They'll love it, and our road maintenance cars will go out. Yay! Yeah, and hopefully our roads will get better. That helps reduce traffic accidents and people getting sick or dying as well. That's why it's good to have it. And that signature building that we have, what's the size? Actually, that would fit in here quite nicely. Oh, that looks so good in there. Look at this building. That is awesome. Love it. Is there a time for console release yet? No, not yet. They haven't announced yet. Although I've seen some people mention in the comments that they've seen somewhere that I think 30th of June, but again, not official as far as I know. Yeah, thank you. So Neolex, AQ answer your question there. Timmy, are you serious? 24th of June? Is that the date? Because that's actually my birthday. Maybe it's something to celebrate. Alright, new milestone unlocked and hopefully vegetables as well. Yay, vegetables. Good. So, one little vegetable farm in here. And another one Oh, I'll build one over here. And I'll get a third one in there in a second. Let me do some roads before I do that. Alright, this farm will go in here, this farm will go in there. And then we do a third one over here, I guess. With curves, please. And then another vegetable patch in here. I'll build it here because we don't have fertile land in there, so we maximize the space that we have in there. Also, don't be annoying. Let me do it. Thank you. And now we can go back and make this look nicer. Alright, that is in there. That is in here. I love that everything worked out there. Interesting. Alright, can do this. And we go all the way to here, I guess. Then this is the point where we join this one. This is also... Oh, the farm is in here. I was like, something's missing there. I have a question. Is the graphic good? I think so. Yeah. I really like it. Could be better. Yes. But they already said that they are working on improvement, so I think wait and see. That's how I see it. But I know that that's a very sensitive topic at the moment. Some people like it, some people don't like it. Everyone is allowed to have their opinions. I just say that. I won't be mad at any one of you if you disagree with me. Actually, sometimes I actually encourage people to disagree with me, because we then can have like discuss different opinions, and maybe you have a point that I never thought about, and that can make me think a different way. And that's why I like to be open to new ideas and new opinions. Like, I'm not perfect, I don't know everything, and I admit when I do or when I get things wrong. And I think that's what's important, is recognizing when you do something wrong and how you can get better by recognizing that. Why I'm telling you all of that, I have no idea. You certainly didn't say anything to me if you feel like that. Also, you have never lags or something? No, not at all. At the moment, 70 frames per second. I knew that would happen over there. Is the premium version worth it? I think you mean the deluxe version. Well, I really like it. You have some extra buildings in there, and like this is something that I was mentioning before, that I feel like the main struggle right now is not having enough assets in the game, and so you can make it like a little bit more, well, look a little bit different. When you start have a bigger city, it all looks a little bit the same because the assets are not, they repeat a lot at the moment, but at the same time this will change as more content is added to the game. So yeah, it's one of those things, you know. But I think I do have some buildings in here, like this is from the deluxe. These are all from the deluxe version except the Fountain Plaza. Everything here is from the deluxe. You can see how they look like. This one of my favorites, the Ferris wheel. Notre Dame. Oh, this building looks so good. This one's the Nandaemun. This is a South Korean building. That's really cool. Botanical Garden. This is also a pretty cool building as well. National Diet Building. And Bell Tower of Xi'an. Yeah, really, really nice buildings. And you have the bridge as well that I don't think I have available at the moment. The San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge. Yeah, looks pretty cool. Open discussions, the best way to broaden one's horizon certainly is. It's cause it's games, fun facts, and life lessons with Tchelow, yes. Kind of. Alright, the city is starting to look really cool, really expanding. And over on YouTube, I like your curved roads. Thank you, Andy, really appreciate that. Doing some work here at the moment. Pumpkin, do you know when CS2 is coming out on console? Yeah, I don't think that is an official date yet. As Jimmy said, 24th of June. I heard some people saying 30th of June, but I haven't seen anything official from Paradox or Colossal Order. Alas, hello, how are you? Looking at pre-order bonus landmarks, yes. They are awesome buildings. That's what I noticed too, that everyone's city looks so similar right now. It's the main reason I decided to purchase the edition that include the extra assets. Yep, the more extra assets we do, I think the better it is. And that, like we do, I mean, we add to the game. And it gives you some different visuals. Like, look at this. It's kind of a bit boring at the moment looking at these buildings looking all the same and just with the same colors. Looks actually cool in a small area, but if we expand the area and add a lot more buildings like that, then that is not great, you know? But if one thing that is great is adding trees to the roads, and let's do that. Let's start over here and go all the way over there, and then we go on the way back. So some grass and some trees. So this start growing as well. And what about in here? I'll definitely do this in here as well. Can you please go? Alright, I'll do this again. I'll go to in the middle there as well. Yes, let's do in the middle. Oh, I think I can do in the middle because I use a different type of road in here. Let me update that then. Use this one. We didn't have that before. So that's why. Whoops, this one was a mistake. Clearly a mistake. Sorry, add one more in there. And back to trees. Yes, in the middle, as we said. And I'll add a bit of grass in there as well. Also over here. Oh, I like that we can do in the middle too, but then it removed. Oh, yeah, it removed from the sides. And this one, we keep that in the middle. Too easy. Good, those trees will grow now and things will look better. Now, definitely some areas where I don't want traffic lights, especially on these roads that have no reason to have that. This is smaller roads, like, no way we need traffic lights in there. Get out. And over here, the same. Remove those traffic lights. I love to see how many people actually walks on the streets. I know that that's a normal thing, right? People will walk on the streets, but it's really cool to see that. All right, no traffic light in there, and last one, good. How many languages did you speak? I speak 2.5. I speak, well, yeah, a half. English, Portuguese, and a bit of Spanish, because it's similar to Portuguese. Amadine, thank you for sharing the live. Appreciate that. That's what I noticed. Yeah, so that's our last saying that he's still sick. Oh no, sorry to hear that. I hope actually you're getting better. The overall variety of buildings is quite low, even compared to vanilla CS1, I dare to assume. Yeah, but on the opposite side, every single building has a lot more props and assets. Like, some buildings like these have pools, have clotheslines, have some, whatever this might be, have some greenhouse sheds, and even on the roof, like with the antenna and the aircon, chimneys, things like that. New types of fence, colors of fence as well. They have different ones, and it's like, it's awesome. The amount of detail and props on each building is amazing, and I guess this might be one of the reasons why, well, the texture that just died. One of the reasons why we have that. Let me do one thing here, just so you see the city at night as well, while I talk. Our last saying that I dare to assume it has to do with how long it probably took them to detail each building. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly. Completely agree. I think there'll be more and more buildings at some point. Definitely. Yeah, this will just keep growing and will be I'm pretty sure we'll get to a point where we'll be spoiled. Can change the tree type on the tree set roads? Unfortunately, not yet. That's something that we still need to see. Oh no, fire. Yeah, some. It's raining, that's fine. We don't need fire departments. Alright, let me go back to the daytime of the game. I just did this to reset the textures on some buildings. AQ saying, can you plant a tree plantation out back somewhere, please? Tree plantation. Oh, actually, we need some trees in here. Good call. What a great suggestion. Want to do a row of trees in these areas that we have open in here. And not sure what I'm doing here. Well, we said that birch is actually a good tree for can't fit them in the middle here. All right, but I'll add a couple in here just because we can. All right, head this area as well. I'll do the birds in here. I think this is the only one that will fit anyway. All right. There was another space like this that we had over here. I think I'll do one of each. And yeah, those were the ones. In here we have more space for building, and at the moment this is the man that we have. Now, oh, what happened here? Building collapse. All right. I think what we need is more education, because we will start struggling. Yeah, like no one wants an office in the city. We don't have education enough for people to be there. And we only have elementary school. We need to add at least a high school. And our high school might go just opposite to the offices in here. Again, keep in mind that things takes time. Currently, time to graduate is 14 months. And this is in-game months. They take that time to graduate. Really, you have to wait that time. So, yeah. Just things to notice. Well, I said the console release was pushed back. Yeah, me too. I wanted like everyone to be able to experience the game at the same time, to be honest. Alright, our crematorium is doing well. And what we're doing here. I'm wondering if we could add more industry. Yeah, the things that we are producing, we have quite a lot. And we are exporting. And we could have more industry for wood production, for example. For food, we could have all of that. Nice farms. Thank you, Andy. Appreciate that. They actually look quite good. Yeah, I like it. I like the tree growth, but I really dislike the crazy collision box circle they have. Yes. I have to 100% agree with you on both instances in there. One, I like the tree growth mechanics. I do like it. Even if it's not great for content creation, I love it. Second, that box around them when you put them down, and I will show you what I mean. These are trees that were in the map before, so I can overlap them in there. But if you see the ones that I'm putting down, you have this circle around them, and it doesn't let you add trees close together. Like those two trees in here, they do get closer together, but sometimes you want more density and you want to add like right here. And the game just doesn't let me. And yeah, it's just because the area is how big the tree actually grow round, right? So as you can see, the area of this one, the tree actually grows past that. So it's quite okay, but still I feel like it makes me struggle a little bit when putting down trees like that. All right, it's been 3 hours since we started playing this city, and I think we are done for today. It's almost time for the sun to rise, so I'll come back in here. I'll move to day and night visuals so we can hopefully see that happening. And I'll wait. Don't worry. By the way, let me just remove this building. Just like that ugly building right there. But the city is looking pretty good at the moment. I think I really like the result that we had. We are at almost 3,000 people. Not making money at the moment, but I'm not worried about that. I've been a little bit loose with the buildings that we've done in here. So trying to follow some of your questions and show some of the buildings, like the types of zonings that we've done as well. And that's all fine. Oh, this just looks like sensational. I really love it. And I want to wait until this becomes day. Almost there. And we'll have another live stream tomorrow at 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, or basically 3 hours ago on your local time. And there's a question from Ryan as well. Can you create a one bus route in a main road, vice versa? Yes, you can, but I'll leave that to do for tomorrow though, because we have to create a bus depot, add the bus stops, and then create the line. And we done already, Jimmy. I've been here for 3 hours. Don't say that. Look how much we've done in here. Oh, this looks so good. Yeah, at least in my opinion, it's already looking pretty good. Love to see that sun rising in there. And look at this. Because of the clouds in the air, you have the shadows happening everywhere. It's pretty cool. I really like it. Some visuals in this game, they are just stunning. Have some things like the buildings just changing colors in there, but it's alright. That'll get fixed. Yeah, if you want to see more, I'll be back tomorrow. Then that'll be Let's Play videos. There was one that was released today on the channel, and then that'll be every Wednesday. I'll also try to make some tutorials based on some of the questions that you ask as well, and I'm keeping an eye on that. And if you have more questions, keep sending them. Try to make those tutorials and release some quick videos explaining one thing or another in between the Let's Plays and the live streams. And live streams every Saturdays as well, so you can join us. Feel free to join. Ask me anything. I'm more than happy to show you and tell you my thoughts on early access and everything. And Ricardo is saying that his PC says no. I know, right? But yeah, I need an hour. Timmy, no. It's extremely late for our fellow Australians. Extremely late for me. It's actually 11 p.m. over here. And I usually like go to bed at 9, so you know that's late for me. Jimmy, get the tape. We're gonna strap Tchelow on the screen. No, please don't. But thank you, everyone. Thank you a lot for all the gifts. I really appreciate T-Dog, Jimmy, Ryan. Really appreciate that. You all made my day. Thanks a lot for all your comments, questions, and suggestions. It was fantastic to have you all here today. And I'll see you tomorrow. One thing that I'm missing here now is that button to show you cinematics around the city, not just like this in one place. I think I do miss that. So unfortunately, I have to show you just one shot, and maybe we show you from this side. There we go. Thank you again, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.